Bonjour class, in this pronunciation video we are going to look at the French pronunciation of the letter S, and this can be tricky because the S has different pronunciations depending on where it is located in the word. Okay, so first, if you have an S at the beginning of the word, it will sound like the way the S is pronounced in English, like us. We see that in the word salut, salut, which means hey or hi. If you have an S at the end of the word, you do not pronounce the S. You see that in the French word for very, which is très. Okay, we don't pronounce the S at the end of the word. And that is the case for most consonants in French. When they are at the end of a word, we typically don't pronounce them. Okay, so again we have salut, très. If you have one S in the middle of a word, like in the French word for poison, it's pronounced poison. If you have one S in the middle of a word, the S is pronounced like a Z, z, poison, poison. But if you have two S's in the middle of a word, in French, you pronounce it like an S. Okay, here we see the French word for fish, poisson, poisson. You hear that S sound, s, poisson. So in French, you have to be really careful when you are saying, I would like some fish, that you don't say, I would like some poison. Okay, it all depends on the S sound. Okay, so to review, if you have an S at the beginning of the word, it sounds like the English S. Hey is salut. If you have an S at the end of a word, you don't pronounce it, like in the word very, très. If you have one S in the middle of a word, the S sounds like a Z. Poison. The word for poison, poison. If you have two S's in the middle of a word, the S will sound like the S in English, the S sound. So the word for fish is poisson, poisson. For today's assignment, use Vocaroo to record yourself saying salut, très, poison, and poisson. These words demonstrate the 4 ways that the S can be pronounced or not pronounced, as in the case of très, in French. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. À bientôt! See you soon!